Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Joy Jacob. I am an infectious disease researcher and also I am your advocate for career progression. Thank you all for always watching my videos and for subscribing to my channel. So today's video, I'll be sharing with you fully funded scholarships in the UK that you need to start preparing for if you're planning to study in the UK next year, 2025. If you're somebody like me who would like to pursue further studies, but you would want to do this under fully funded scholarships, then this video is for you. And I hope you sit right back and take out the value you need to get from this video. So let's dive right into it. I'll be sharing my screen for this. Okay, so one of the scholarships you need to start preparing for is the Children's scholarships. You know, this is one of the scholarships that I won in 2020. It's quite a very nice scholarship because this scholarship is fully funded. And when you hear fully funded, you know it covers almost everything you would need to successfully study in the UK. So let's look a little bit into the Children's scholarship. The Children's Scholarship enables outstanding emerging leaders from all over the world to pursue 1-year masters in the UK. So it means you have to study for 1 year in the UK. Whatever course you want to study for would be a 1-year master's program. And then this scholarship is fully funded. You see, this is the juicy part of the scholarship. It is fully funded. That means it covers your flights, it covers your accommodation, and also your course fees. All of these will be included in the scholarship. And this will enable you what? Focus on achieving your professional goals and maximize the experience of a lifetime. You will live in the UK for a year, during which time you will develop professionally and academically. You will network extensively, you experience UK culture, and build lasting positive relationships with the UK. And on completing your studies, you will leave the UK equipped with the knowledge and networks necessary to build your own ideas, to bring your own ideas to life. So let's see who can apply for this scholarship. So who can apply for Achieving Scholarship is written here. So we'll see the eligibility. To be eligible for Achieving Scholarship, you must, one, be a citizen of Achieving eligible country or territory. You have to return to your country of citizenship for a minimum of 2 years after your award has ended. And you have to have completed all components of an undergraduate degree that will enable you get entry onto a postgraduate program at a UK university by the time you submit your application. So you can see these are the eligibility requirements. Also, the work experience that you need. Work experiences can be completed before, during, or after graduating from your undergraduate studies. So what's the application timeline for this? Using that of 2023, that's the people that will be studying this 2024, you can see that the application started on 12th September 2023. And this is the timeline, 7th of November, application closed. And the next application cycle is expected to open October 2024. So if you want to go for this scholarship, you need to start preparing now so that by September, October, you would be ready to apply for this scholarship. Another scholarship that is quite important that you need to prepare for is the Commonwealth Scholarship. The Commonwealth Scholarship is also a fully funded scholarship. As you can see here, the Commonwealth Scholarship Commission in the UK provides the UK government scholarship scheme led by International Development Objectives. It operates within the framework of the Commonwealth Scholarship Fellowship Plan. And you can see that these Commonwealth Master Scholarships are for candidates from eligible low and middle income Commonwealth countries to undertake full-time taught master study at a UK university. So how can you apply for this? If you look through on the website, I would advise you go to the website and actually check on this. But if you look through the website, you can see that you need a nominating agency for the master's scholarship. So it could be a national nominating agency, it could be your country, and it could also be a non-governmental organization that would nominate you. They also have like the Commonwealth Shared Scholarship that you can apply for, and this will be through the institution you want to study in the UK, and that institution would nominate you for this. And the applicant eligibility: to be eligible for the scholarship, the Commonwealth Scholarship, you need to be a citizen of or have been granted refugee status by an eligible Commonwealth country, or be a British protected person. You need to be permanently resident in an eligible Commonwealth country, be available to start academic studies in the UK by the start of the UK academic year in September 2024. And by September 2024, you need to hold a first degree of at least upper second class honor standard or lower second class degree. So you should know that if you're still in the university and doing your undergraduate studies and you want to pursue these fully funded scholarships, you need to take your academics very seriously. As you can see, they always want first class 2-1. So if you think that in the past you've not been doing so well, you need to put in that energy, put in the effort to do better in maybe your third or fourth year. Let's see eligible countries. So these are the eligible countries for this scholarship. So that means if you're from these countries listed here, then you are eligible to apply. And then all you need to do is to complete the application form. And in the application form, there are some essays they will ask you to write. Also, there is also information about the selection process and criteria, which is academic merits being one of their selection criteria, quality of research proposal, and your potential impact on the development of your country, the country you come from. That means that they want you to still go back to your country and develop your country with whatever knowledge you get from the 1-year masters that they have funded for you. And see the financial assistance. It covers approved airfare from your home country to the UK and return. It covers approved tuition fees, stipend, that is your living allowance. And you see, you're paid £1,347 per month. And if you're in London, you're still going to study in London, you'll be paid 1,652. That's a lot of money. They will give you money to cover warm clothing allowance, your study grants, and they'll give you study travel grant towards any course-related study travel you need to make within the UK or overseas. And if you have children or you're widowed, divorced, or a single parent, you receive child allowance of £576 per month for your first child. You can get £143 per month for the second child and the third child under the age of 16. And these children need to live with you. This is, in fact, so good, and it's like going to make life very easy for you if you're studying. So you need to put that into consideration, even as a family person, as a family lady or gentleman. Put this into consideration because you want money to cover even the upkeep of your children. And the third scholarship I'll be looking at is the MasterCard Foundation Scholarship. So there are like 3 universities that are eligible to grant this scholarship, that you can get this scholarship through. You have University of Oxford, University of Cambridge, and I think at the University of Edinburgh. So you need to apply to these schools, and they would also like nominate you for this MasterCard Foundation Scholarship. And we'll just look at that of the University of Oxford. Here it says the MasterCard Foundation Scholars Program at the University of Oxford. It supports passionate, locally rooted, and globally minded African young people to undertake graduate studies at the University of Oxford. And let's see what this scholarship entails. This full course scholarship is available to master's study students, and it will cover your tuition fees and living expenses. It will also provide logistic support, including an economy return flight. It will cover your visa application and immigration health surcharge. Wow. It will give you what they will give you money to settle down. That is settling down allowance. You also have access to a Thrive Fund for emergency. So your first year will include a rigorous academic master course at Oxford and a leadership and impact program, which supports the scholar in developing collaborative leadership qualities needed to build cross-sector interdisciplinary solutions to address complex social and environmental problems. And then when you complete your master's, what did they say? That you'll be supported to take up a 4 to 6 months placement in leading African-based organizations for your Ubuntu period of service. In fact, this is loaded and you want this. You don't want to miss this. There are a lot of benefits that come with this. And how can you apply for this? If you want to apply and get this Mastercard Foundation scholarship, you need to submit an application to the University of Oxford. It says all students with an African nationality and residency who receives a conditional offer from the University of Oxford will be eligible for this scholarship. And to be considered for this, you need to submit your application for graduate studies via the graduate admission portal by the main December and January funding deadlines. So you see, you need to prepare your applications by December and January. That's the deadline for applications to University of Oxford if you want to receive funding. So you need to submit your application by that deadline so that you'll be considered for this scholarship. And please read the application guides to know how you need to go about this and how to submit a strong application. This is the third scholarship, and the fourth one that you can also consider applying for is Gates Cambridge Scholarship, the postgraduate Cambridge University Scholarship sponsored by Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. So let's see an overview of this scholarship. It's a each year Gates Cambridge offers 80 full cost scholarships to outstanding applicants from countries outside the UK to pursue a postgraduate degree in any subject available at the University of Cambridge. This is quite a lot. 80 fully funded scholarships. Wow. You can be one of those 80 persons that will get this scholarship. You just need to prepare like a very strong application for it. And they say the selection criteria is like you have to have outstanding intellectual ability. You have to give a good reason for your choice, of course, and you have to have a commitment to improving the lives of others, and you have to show leadership potential. You see, every scholarship has like some of the little silent requirements that they want. Some put so much emphasis on leadership, some put so much emphasis on academic excellence. Like this has just given you a peek into what they really look out for. They want you to have that leadership potential. And when you're a leader, you'll be committed to improving the lives of others. So if you're going to apply for this scholarship, you need to like portray that you have this leadership potential. Like this, there are approximately 250 scholars from 50 countries studying in Cambridge at any one time who pursue the full range of subjects available at the university and are spread across its departments and colleges, as well as forming their own distinctive community. And what does the funding cover? Oh my goodness. It covers the university composition fee at the appropriate rate. So whether you're an international student or a national student, you get the full cover for your tuition or whatever fee that is required for you to study at the university. And you get a maintenance allowance for a single student of £20,000 for 12 months. That is the 2023-2024 rate. So who knows if it will change? This might change this year, And for PhD scholars, you get this amount for 4 years. You also get like one economy single airfare, both the beginning and the end of your course. So this means your return fare is settled. Like coming and going back, you have it all covered under the scholarship. And you get also an inbound visa cost and the cost of the immigration health surcharge. Like you're coming to study and it's compulsory in the UK that you need to pay for the health surcharge. So you get a scholarship that covers your visa fee and also your health surcharge. Like this is when they say fully funded scholarship, there are some scholarships that you see fully funded, but then you need to still pay some little things. You pay for the visa, you pay your airfare. But this, when they say fully funded, like it covers everything. You don't need to think about anything. You don't need to break your head about anything. Whether visa, whether health insurance, whether flights. No. You don't have to spend a dime. Maybe if you're spending money, you're just spending money for you want to buy these clothes, you want to buy, get little things that you would use when you come to study. But then Those are not the priority. Everything that you need that are essential for your study is covered in this scholarship. Wow, wow, wow. And look at the components. You get academic development funding from up to 5,000 to up to 2,000, dependent on the length of your course, to attend conferences and courses. Wow. Now I feel like applying for this scholarship because it's so rich. He said your dependent child allowance, you get up to £11,604 for one child and up to 16,548 for two or more children. Wow. No funding is provided for a partner. But my God, if I have a child and my child is getting these amounts, then I'm also getting a stipend and every other thing about me is being paid for. Wow. You need to apply for this scholarship. Just prepare. Just go search for it, the Gates Cambridge scholarship, and start preparing for it. You have like field work. You may apply to keep up to your normal maintenance allowance while on field work as part of your PhD. You get maternity and paternity funding. Should you require, you may apply to intermit your studies for up to 6 months and continue to receive your maintenance allowance during this time. If you get pregnant at the period of your study as a PhD student, so you can just maybe it's just like maternity leave. Like you take 6 months off your studies and you're still receiving your stipend during that period. It's not like you're taking the 6 months and you're not getting any money. No, you're still receiving your stipend at this period. Oh my, oh my. Please, 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 please apply for this. Now you get hardship funding for unforeseen difficulties facing the scholar. So receiving a salary or substantial other, if you're receiving a salary from an employer or have another substantial scholarship, the trust reserves the right to reduce or not pay the standard maintenance allowance. You should let the trust know as soon as possible if you're awarded any funding towards your degree at Cambridge. So what is not covered by the Gates Cambridge scholarship? It doesn't cover your bench fees or the cost of scientific equipment or similar academic resources. Of course, if you're in a lab doing research, equipment you need will be covered by your supervisor. They will always have what you need, unless you're now doing an experiment that is you decide to go out of what is in the lab, and then you can figure that out with your supervisor. So that is that for the Gates Cambridge scholarship. And the last and the fifth and the last scholarship that I'll be talking to you today about is the Rhodes Scholarship. The Rhodes Scholarship is also another prestigious scholarship in the UK that if you want to study in the UK, fully funded without spending money, without spending anything, just comfortably studying and not cracking your head about how you're going to live or survive, then you can apply for this. You can always go to the website. So let's see what this Rhodes Scholarship is about. The Rhodes Scholarship is a life-changing opportunity to join outstanding young people from around the world to study at the University of Oxford. It's exclusively for the University of Oxford. So when you get a scholarship, you're studying at the University of Oxford. And applying for the scholarship is a challenge, but it is an experience which has helped generations of young people to succeed. So they're letting you know that it was not very easy to get the scholarship. It's like a struggle. It's like something that will need a lot of effort, but when you get it, you will not regret getting the scholarship. So you, as a Rhodes Scholar, you come to the UK for 2 or more years and you can apply to study more. You can apply to study most full-time graduate courses offered by the University of Oxford. And what does this scholarship cover? The Rhodes Scholarship covers your fees, your Oxford University course fees, as well as provides an annual stipend. So for last year, that is 2023/2024 academic year, the stipend was £19,000, 19,092. That means you get like 1,591 per month, and you receive these to pay for your living expenses, including accommodation. The Rhodes Scholarship, they will also pay for the Rhodes Trust. They will also cover your visa fee, international health surcharge, that is the health insurance, which will enable you have access to the UK's National Health Service. And it will also cover 2 economy class flights to and from the UK for the beginning and the end of studies in the UK. And you also receive a settling-in allowance. And for those scholars who transit to a second course of study in Oxford, they will again receive assistance to cover the fee for visa renewal and further application for IHS. Wow. So what is the selection criteria? So this is the selection criteria. So you need to have literal and scholastic attainment, academic excellence. So these people, they have told you that what they want is someone who is academically sound. You need to like maybe be a first class kind of student for you to get this, because they already told you it's a difficult scholarship. It's a scholarship that is difficult to get. And is at the University of Oxford, the #1 university. So you need to have like academic excellence. You have energy to use one's talent to the full, as demonstrated by mastery in areas such as sports, music, debate, dance, theater, and artistic pursuits, particularly where teamwork is involved. So that's why wherever you are, you need to get involved in extracurricular activities, because this could like be a part of your portfolio to get international scholarships. And this is the selection criteria. They said they are looking for young people of outstanding intellect, character, leadership, and commitment to service. So their selection is made without regards to gender identity, marital status, sexual orientation, race, ethnic origin, color, religion, social background, or disabilities. So you can check your eligibility. Here, they say check eligibility and apply. Now that I've told you about all the scholarships, I'd advise that you go back and visit the websites of all the scholarships and try to read more about them so that you know how to submit a very strong application. I'll be dropping links to their websites in the description of this video and also in the comment section. And I hope that by this time next year, I'll get your story and testimony that you've been offered one or more of these scholarships. Please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, click on the subscribe button and subscribe. And please click on the notification button so you get notifications whenever I upload my videos. And don't forget to like this video, share this video, and comment whatever you want to say under the comment section of this video. And trust me, I'll be there to respond to whatever you've commented. And I hope that this video helps you in your application. See you next time. Bye.